Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the weekly going into August 11th. So I'm just going to go off tangent for a minute as I set up the cards because there was a lot coming through as I was getting it that our souls are tired. Our souls are tired. And what's amazing is you're going to find a lot of things come in for love, support, backing because it's almost like they know your soul is tired. And you could feel that you're getting knocked down, that things are not working out smoothly, that you're having losses or things just not happening the way that you expected, and a lot of shifts and changes and crazy and chaos, and we're tired, and our souls are tired. And so that's what I was getting, or like our insides are tired, right? So it doesn't matter how much sleep you get, it's just you've been through a lot, your soul is tired, and there's going to be a lot coming through to like revive you back up. Like we keep getting reminders that you are the Queen of Forces, and we keep on getting the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and they're supporting our power here because they know it's taking a lot out of us. So it's not like we're walking around like we are the powerhouse. It's more like we feel like we are not the powerhouse at this time, and that's why we're getting a lot of support. And underneath it says surrender negative thinking. We are being saturated and bombarded with a lot of negative thinking, a lot of negative things, a lot of negative energies around, a lot of just negativity and fear and loss and all this stuff. It really saps our life force. It is really tiring, the lack for a better word. And so this week I just wanted to say was you could find what's happening is that you are actually, once you are kind of, well, you don't have a choice, you're tired, so you're taking more time out and downtime to rejuve yourself, and in those moments you're actually being fed really divine energy to get back up, kind of confirmations of what you're feeling, what you're thinking in your mind and heart. They could be speaking to you very directly through other people. Now this was just fascinating to me, and this is a great example of that's been happening quite a lot. I rave about the Gaia channel, but it could be any channel, any streaming device that you use. But in the quiet, I just surf around and I let the energy kind of direct me, and I land on something, and whatever they're talking about is directly in answer to what I was feeling or experiencing. So I almost feel like the universe or source or your guides or even your higher self are directing you to things that actually confirm, reaffirm, encourage, and re-encourage you, fill your cup, so to speak. Because your soul is tired. Like that's what I was just getting. Your soul is tired. Like we've all been through a lot. And so you're going to be getting a divine feeding. So I might even put that in the header. So it's kind of like we're getting our divine bearings, divine feeding at this time. And I'm just finding it that love, support, backing that is priceless. You can't even put into words. So I do want to say like divine bearings, divine feeding. And however it comes through for you, you're going to find. So whatever you do for yourself, whether I get like I just flashed on yoga or exercising or hobbies that you do that clear and quiet the mind, and then you're getting the help arriving, or like I said, or you're surfing around and somebody is saying back what you feel in your heart, what was given to you, or right? So it's these confirmations you can't put in words. It's beyond words. But to know that you're not alone, they know it's taking a lot out of you. It's going to be 333 on the video, and it fills your heart. It's like a flood comes in, right? It's like it swells your heart and tears your eyes. There was one thing I was flipping around, and I was sick. I was actually so weighed down, like had to work from the bed. I was so tired and had a cold or something, and I was flashing on these shows, and it was like I literally had to rewind and rehear again what it said, the person said. It was like source was using them to speak to me directly in the moment. And at the moment they said the sentence, they looked directly in the camera. You know when they say, oh, broke the fourth wall? The guy looks directly in the camera, almost like into my soul at the same time as saying something like you could not make it up. I almost wanted to take a picture of it. But it's almost the divine is using things to make sure you feel fed. You're not alone. They know you're tired, tuckered out. It's been a lot. And to kind of like not give up now. There's been a lot of people that have been reaching out to me that are just weird down by everything around them, like on the big stage. And then the little stage, our plates are full with personal crazy chaos too. And they're tuckered out, and they're almost like giving up, like the most positive, optimistic, spiritual people I know are just getting tuckered out. And I say on text to them all the time, do not lose your optimism about the world, about tomorrow, about the, it's like you're here for a reason. I mean, to be that here for the people around you and for yourself and everything. But we are human and we do get tuckered out. So we need to hear it from another person just as much as the next. Or, we need to be fed, watered. So what they were showing me too is like our souls, like our body, like us right now, we could feel like a desert, like very dried out, like everything has just been, and we need a saturation, right? It's been a lot. It's like we're a desert, we need a saturation. And so in August, you could feel that you are being saturated, replenish, whatever it does to do that, saturate, replenish, so that it's a new field within you. And then going forward, probably in September on, you'll have this field of energy to plant with again. But this is a time to get your bearings and replenish your desert. So yeah, your replenished field. And I found that so, so beautiful. And I know I'm rambling a little bit, but if you receive that, that's so loving. That's so amazing. And so watch out what comes through in August, not just in this week, but what comes into like a divine feeding. Because they know it's been a lot. They know you're tuckered out. It's almost like they could see your energy or something, and what you need personally, directly, what you need. And so that's like amazing. That's amazing to me. So, and all right, so let's get into it. We're going to tap into the archangels for the week. We're going to tap into the energy we're dealing with, the goddess guidance, what to surrender to make things easier, messages from heaven, and of course, guardian angel messages. But when you get to here, it's like you have a direct line, and what's coming through is absolutely outrageous at this time. Like I said before in another reading, coming loud and clear over the noise and the crazy and the chaos. Like that direct divine line of communication has been fine-tuned to reach you no matter what. And I find it outrageous. Like, I mean, I always found it outrageous my whole life, but the way that the world has gotten so outrageously off the cliff, that this is so loud and clear above that level of noise, that level of crazy, that level of chaos, right? That we're even feeling anchored and connected and have a direct line, right? That is truly amazing to me. It's truly amazing to me. I don't know how any words. I'm like without words. All right, so we're going to get into the week of the, what is this now? The 14th. The 11th. Oh, that's amazing that I'm going on about this. 8-11. I love 11. Yeah, so they're really supporting you in your power and your connection, despite everything. So whatever the length of the video is, I'll look up the angel number message. It will tie into whatever messages come out. Remember what comes out, because sometimes when I'm doing the reading, I think they are talking about one thing, and then as the week happens, like I had a disastrous week last week. It was crazy. It was like nothing went from A to B, nothing. All my efforts were in vain. It was like you could not make it up, right? Somebody said, how are you remaining so calm? It was like on a Thursday, and I was like, well, my head exploded on Tuesday. So now everything, it's almost like I'm numb to like what's happening at this point. It's so outrageous. But so pay attention, because the cards, I felt one way to me when I did the reading, which was totally valid and true in that moment, love, support, backing. And then as life happens, it became love, support, backing for that moment too. So I always find that amazing. And that's been happening quite a lot. It's like, oh my God, you're supporting me again. Like I was supported at the reading, and now I'm supported after that happened, right? So it's like no matter what happens, they want you to stay in your power and keep rising, right? And keep using all your resources wisely. And I would even say apply the divine wisdom. Like keep your connection. If people are behaving badly and everything, I had something work-wise. This woman was so rude through email. You could feel energy through email. It's almost like a slap. They're like assaulting you through email. And I'm like, who is this lady? Like, calm the F down. Like, who are you to talk to somebody like that, even through email? I am not jumping through hoops for you, woman. And the most repelling energy. And I was like, I'll walk away from that. Like, that's not even worth jumping hoops for, even professional wise. I was very courteous and calm and cool and professional, but no, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that energy on. And So you could be really educated through this time too, like going forward, because, well, that's my personal thing, right? So if somebody, they were showing me patterns that I do, you could self-correct along the way too, so that you're almost really taking care of your energy better during this time as well. And what are you taking on? What are you not? If you digest something, how can you alter, let that go quicker? It's going to be 11/11 on the video soon. So it's like you're getting a spiritual education, not only about how are you planting, but what are you planting with, and how are you taking care of your energy, and how are you maintaining your connection no matter what is going on. So you're not coming from a purely reactionary place or even an old pattern place, but you're very cognizant of the moment. Like, what do you want to create now? You know, very, very powerful. And so, yeah, so August is really interesting about this, like divine education, divine bearings, divine feeding, and all you're getting directly besides what I'm saying. Just, you know, stay open to all of that, because you're receiving that through your clairs, and nobody could take that away. I mean, the world could be literally yelling at the top of their lungs, you could still hear divine, get your divine education. It's like amazing, amazing. It's 11/11 on the video, and 11. All right, let's get into it, okay? They're helping you with your balance here. Yeah, and they're helping you with what you're trying to create, even though it's taking a lot of time. They're asking you to be patient a lot of the time. 11/11 on the video. Like, don't let the time factor take your power away either. A lot of things I kept on getting, and even for other people, it really is step by step. Like I just literally said to somebody else, you're overwhelming yourself. This is not a marathon. You're not going to do the marathon tomorrow. This is step by step by step. Like, this is not going to be completed tomorrow like a marathon. So sometimes it's like, you know, pull back. It doesn't all have to be done in a day. You know, it's like the stamina, the endurance, and step by step, day by day. Trust that you are making your way. So let's get into it for the 11th. There was so much coming through here. Again, with the 5 of Michael. Now, this is the second time that Archangel Michael is having you kind of sweep those things out and rise to the occasion, have a more optimistic approach to everything. And here comes the sun. So it's like sweeping out the old, the situations that don't serve you anymore. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking more uplifting approaches. That's a spiritual education that I'm saying is happening in the background for us to rise up and kind of release those things that don't serve you anymore. There could be a lot of situations that don't. Release your attachments to things. Take that uplifting approaches to things. So there you could feel like this is the second time. So August could very much feel like that. Letting go of situations and things that don't serve you anymore, and taking more uplifting approaches to things. This is a lot of like inner work I'm getting from here. And any kind of relationships or outside things that no longer serve you, they're asking you to let go of that, because it's time to move on for more happiness that's aligned to your heart. So the ones that, and then it will be delivered, because this flipped over and here's the deliverance. And underneath, I'll show these too, but what the main thing is they're sweeping out these situations that don't serve you. See right here, the faint outline of your angels guiding you on the steps to move on, those steps that are more aligned to your heart. And here's the deliverance of it. So like like they said, you're not running this marathon in a day. There are steps here. And through August, they are very much, 8 is going to be very 8. It's the 8th month also. They're really guiding you on the steps now, that there's better waiting for you down the road, down these steps. So do what you know is right for you. This is very much tuned into yourself. So you're really getting a spiritual education in the quiet, loud and clear, to let go of those things that don't serve you. It could be people, situations, even energy, and like patterns, and I mean, it could be on multi-dimension ways. And then you're taking those steps more aligned to your heart. And here comes the page of Michael again. Michael letting go of the rising, and here Michael's delivering exciting new challenges. You have what it takes to succeed. Review everything very carefully. These are very deliberate steps you're making now, more aligned to your heart, and it's going to deliver these exciting things to you. But in the interim, we did have these cards. So yeah, Ace of Raphael, actually positive, uplifting experiences coming in. Ace of Ariel. I mean, so when they talked about the deliverance, you can't even imagine what's coming in. 2 aces and 8 of Gabriel. So there is all this communication, all this action. 8 of Gabriel is the deliverer of the work, of the communications that you need. Ace. So it is the delivery of new things, better things. So Yeah, so that's what they're saying. Positive new emotional experiences, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep lasting spiritual insights. You're getting a spiritual education, plus your heart is leading the way at this time. And the Ace of Ariel are bringing it in the physical. I mean, literally, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, support, a change in job or promotion. Eight of Gabriel. So it's almost like all of a sudden, all these other new things are coming in. So it's sweeping out the old for the new. This is very much moving on from more heart fulfillment, and it's the deliverance of it. Great deal of activity, sudden immediate results, important communications are flying in. So August 11th on could really be you moving on for more heart fulfillment, and then in it comes. I mean, it's just like the deliverance. So yeah, so could be a really amazing week for the new promise, new things, new work things, new activities, new things to do, new challenges. It's like your lucky day. So new things are coming in, and it could be a lot of communication. So this could be work-wise, project-wise, personal-wise. Let's see what the energy is. But this is literally you're moving on, taking the steps for more heart fulfillment, and it comes. Here's the deliverance. So the divine is delivering. What do I say? The divine is delivering, okay, to you. And so new. Lots of action, lots of new projects, lots of new work things are being delivered. The Page of Michael is like bringing it in. You have what it takes to succeed. These are steps that are more aligned to your heart. So it's making those new things aligned to your heart. You were all tied up, and now no longer. They were saying here, you were tied up. That was why the energy was sweep out the old and take those steps for more heart fulfillment. And here it is, all the aces, all of this, you were all tied up was the energy. 2 + 3 is 5, and they are the 5 of Michael. You can't make this up, and they are moving you out of this all tied up, stuck energy, and sweep that out and take those steps aligned to your heart, and it comes to the deliverance. So they are very much moving you out of that all tied up energy. And that all tied up energy could be on so many multiple dimensions, I want to say, because it could be in your mind, it could be in your heart, it could have been situations right outside yourself or within yourself that had you all tied up. But here it is, move. Lots of action, lots of deliverance for cornucopia. 11. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Check it out. All tied up. And now you're making your way. 11. I said August 11. 11 is a very big deal. You're being guided to get past being all tied up and making those steps to your cornucopia. It's you sweeping out the old, making those steps that you are being guided on right to your cornucopia. So it's moving out of that energy, and it could be actually the 5, 2 + 3, see, all tied up. Anything that had you all tied up, it could have been old people, old circumstances, old projects, old whatever it is. You're taking the steps now to your cornucopia. That is what they're promising, because as you do take those steps, check out what's coming in. It's the deliverance. It's all the aces, all the communication, all the new opportunities. So they are definitely having you do those moves from being all tied up to what is it going to take. And it's the divine is delivering this. The divine is delivering. So this is really exciting. So this could be a really exciting week of new things coming in here, new action, great deal of activity, new projects, and it could be after feeling all tied up for a while. Like all of a sudden, you can do things that are giving you more heart fulfillment. It's landing on the heart just when I said that Ace of Raphael. There's something happening here where after being really tied up, held back, right. It's landing on the Ace of Raphael. You're being lit from within here. Surrender to spirit. You're being lit from within. You are being risen here to literally take those steps, surrender to spirit, and take those steps. See that for more heart fulfillment. Something better is waiting for you, and here it comes. So something better is being delivered. Something better is being delivered, okay? So once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you. Yeah, you're doing all you can, and spirit is delivering. Surrender to spirit. Take those steps for more heart fulfillment and know that spirit is working with you and is delivering. So spirit is delivering. I don't know what else to say about that, because here it comes. Page of Michael, Ace of Ariel in the physical, all the communication, it flying in. You're going from all tied up to your cornucopia. So it could be a real time where out with what held you back, moving forward. After feeling tied up, it's the steps going forward aligned to your heart more, and the divine is delivering. Divine is delivering. So, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this week to get started. Let's get what the message is from heaven. Let's see what the message is from heaven is. The divine is delivering to you ace, 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 and it's going to be something about more aligned to your heart, better, 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 right? So, yeah, they're lighting the way. You can't make this up with the path. They are lighting the way of the steps. They are lighting, there's something better. We will light the path to new possibilities for your future. Stay aware. They're guiding you on the steps for the new possibilities, for the better. They're guiding you to better. So surrender to spirit on that. They're lighting the way. It's in the steps. Like I said, this is not a marathon, but wow, are they delivering? I mean, they are delivering it. So it's new possibilities. It's new things coming in. It is the better coming in for you. Yep, take control of the situation. We know you can do this. They're your rah-rahs. We know you can do this on the steps. They're your rah-rah section. They are not leaving you on the steps here. So stay aware. You're going to get a lot of like, this is the way to go. This is the guidance. You're moving from all tied up to, they're kind of guiding you to your cornucopia. So I don't care what's going on. The situation wise, the Five of Michael, what they're sweeping out your attachment to the old situations, people, circumstances, thought patterns, what was in your heart. Nope, you're now lit up, making those moves for better, for more heart fulfillment, going from all tied up to your cornucopia. They are rooting on, you can do this. You can take control of the situation and do this. They're lighting the path to new possibilities, and here it is. So absolutely follow your heart to better, because you're receiving your guidance and following your heart, almost like that's your divine compass, and they're leading the way. They know you can do this. I've chose everywhere. They're Ace of Raphael and Eight of Raphael. It's like they're filling your tank to move on those things for better, aligned to your heart, and they're with you on the steps, and they know you can do this. They're lighting the way, and here it comes. These are things for you to work on. These are things for you to do. These are activities that are going to light you up. It's part of your cornucopia, your abundance. So you're moving from that all tied up energy, making those steps, those moves for your cornucopia, for better. And it's being delivered. Like better is being delivered. Do the steps, better is being delivered. Yeah, and they're with you on the steps. So this is really beautiful. And this is a huge letting go of the things that were part of this all tied up. So you see what I'm saying? So whatever was part of the all tied up, it's like out with that. Here are the steps for your cornucopia. This is to the new possibilities. Keep following your heart and it will be delivered here. There's going to be a great deal of activity, new things coming in for you to work on, for you to do. That's what they're supporting. So almost like stay lit has been a repeating message. Right? So here we go. Miracle. That's it. Miracle. And it landed on this one. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. Exactly what I was saying in the beginning when I said what I've been texting people, and like people who are tired, they've been wiped out with the Five of Michael. They've been all tied up for a while. It's now they're lighting. You're getting lit again, to rise and feel lit again for these moves, to understand that they're lighting the way and they are delivering it. These new possibilities, the miracles, like you're taking the steps here and there's miracles waiting here, because here it is. Page of Michael, Ace of Ariel, Eight of Gabriel. So yeah, surrender to spirit. I mean, you're moving from all tied up to your cornucopia. These are in essence the miracles, the miracle, right? So miracle, dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. See, on the steps. Constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust. Surrender to spirit. Surrender to spirit and trust. You are heading way to the cornucopia here. They're lighting the way. You're making your moves. It's being delivered. So as you're taking the steps, know that it's going to new possibilities. It's going to new things to work on. It's going to new things that are creating this cornucopia for you. And that's what they're saying. So I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. And please believe that you are never alone. You are never alone. They said that a couple of times here in these cards. We know you can do this. You're never alone on these steps. And they're kind of making sure that you're lit for this, you're up for this, you're making the moves, even when you're tired or you're wrung out or something. because they're saying you can do this. Like, take control of the situation. There's something about rise again, right? You hear the honks, get moving again. And with that, it's happening. It's with that, here's the fields, here's your cornucopia. So they're helping you with the steps on creating this cornucopia, because this is not just like, oh, poof, it's a challenge or things for you to get to work on. This is the Ace of Ariel. This is exciting opportunities for you to work on. And this is the activity of it. So, right? So this is doing the work that's doing that. And this is going to be your miracle. And during this time, as you're taking the steps for it, don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Don't lose, right? They're lighting the way. You are going from being all tied up to creating this, doing this, working on this. And yeah, that's what they're saying. Please believe you are never alone. And together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. It's about to manifest. It's about to be delivered. Look at all this. So they're telling you not to lose faith, hope, everything else. Continue with the steps, that things are being delivered. I don't know what else to say about that, but these are new things being delivered. Ace, 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 ace. So they're rooting you on. You can do this. And it is all about you taking those steps right now, because they're lighting the path to new possibilities, but it's you doing the steps, the work, and everything else. So in the background, what it takes on the inside is that divine feeding that I was talking about. Like, how is it keeping you lit and doing the steps? How is it keeping you in your heart holding that miracles are going to happen when you take these steps and you keep following, that yes, they are lighting the way to new possibilities. Yes, you are surrendering to spirit, anything that makes you feel all tied up, or letting go of situations and things that held you back from not being lit, taking the moves and the steps. You are going to be creating your cornucopia, your abundance through this, because you're taking control. They know you can do this and you're doing it. And here are all these opportunities, these things for you to work on in the physical, a great deal of activity, probably a great deal of work for you to do or get a move on. And with them, you are making those miracles, right? Magical miracles are about to manifest. You're manifesting this with them. And so that's where we are in August 11th. I mean, you can't make this up, right? So it's like they're with you on these steps here, lighting the pathway. Follow your heart. You're definitely moving past probably a difficult time where you felt stuck, held back, tied down from this movement. And they're helping you on the steps, like, don't lose faith and hope. Keep going in that direction. We know you can do this. Take control of those situations. We know you can do this. And here are these things coming in to meet you there. So I would say, like, even as you're going here and you're following, you're taking these steps, it's going to meet you there. So see your guardian angels and your angels here. That's what, there's something better. It's being delivered, and they want you to keep going. And they're lighting the way for you here. So pay attention to all your clairs as you're doing that, but know, like, as you're taking the steps, what you're creating and what's coming in for you to work on or for you to do here. And I love this. This looks like a lot of positive action that's kind of conspiring with you to help you create this. And that's what you have, your eyes on the prize, no matter what. And that's what they're helping you to do. So I wish you the best for August. It seems like this goes beyond the week. But this is what they are kind of rooting you on. We know you can do this. Right? So as you're going here, and they say they're lighting the way, and look at the ray of light to the cornucopia, right? They're lighting your way. We know you can do this. So that's the promise. Like, that's what you're holding in your mind and heart. And you might have taken some nicks back there, because that's come up in several readings. Like, it's taking a lot of us to stay risen and keep doing the steps right now. And so it's like the promise that this is being delivered. Surrender to spirit. This is happening. There's new opportunity and things for you to work on. So this is very, very positive. So I wish you the best for August. And yeah, here's to August. Take care. Bye-bye.